really prepare for Simon, so maybe they were kind of sandbagging almost by accident. Anyway, ENCE are going to have something to do with on the B bomb site. Almost everyone with Kevlar, they have a kit though, and they're doing well so far with Sergey getting 2 kills, trying to hold down this bomb site. 3 players around the pillar now for the T's, and they don't really have any angles. The crossfires are great for ENCE, and they won't lose a single player.
Yeah, and the whole dynamic with the Lexi Beast really
4-1 just between those two, which some people will have a problem with, but there's no particular reason that it needs to be 50-50. Oh, there's a clue for Lexi B. He hears a collision, not shy to go for the peak. He's got some information, but 4v4 for Avangar with 1:30 on the clock.
However, ENCE have the advantage on information. They already know what's going on. They've got Sergey very, very deep. And obviously, Alu is still in control of that position. And here comes the push. So, ENCE ready for this. Can they get the kill? So, Ariel able to get himself a double. Lacking the bullets, lacking the health now as we see a 2 versus 2 as the rotation will come in. Sergey from the Monster Tunnel, and Adren already knows about it. Great read there coming from Adren. I think he may even have heard a step or two. And now it's Alu in the 1 versus 2 on the AWP. Smoke will be annoying, but that will go away rather quickly. As we can see, it begins to dissipate. Now he can get a look in. However, what can he do to bait out these players? Because they don't have any argument to peek him. He has to go committed with this AWP. He's going to risk all of it. He's got a double peek setup. He misses the first shot. Adren with another headshot. Overpass, so they are not to be trifled with, not to be underestimated. And they have opted to play a much slower default here with 3 players now making their way towards the long position. Alu's been blinded before the push was visible, so he doesn't really know what that flash means. That could just be a run-of-the-mill flashbang, doesn't know how many players are actually behind that. Sergey is, of course, on high alert as he will hear the running. There's the first challenge. Beautiful from Sergey. Absolutely fantastic! And he gets another one out of it. That should have been guaranteed for Kikert. But no, Sergey too strong, and that's crippled this round for Avangar.
That deserved that round of applause, damn it. That was excellent. Sanji and Jane remain. Great way to answer a difficult round by ENCE again.
And 45 seconds remaining now, and they've only just gotten half of the bathrooms under control. They've, of course, got Kikert quite deep here towards the sewers. Trying to keep players towards that B-bomb site and keep the option alive of going back for a B rotation if it doesn't go well towards A. But that's a great pick-off from James. I think there was a smoke up as well, so I'm not sure if that was a... Oh, I think he got that actually from the banana position. So lots of pressure on this A bomb site, and here Avangar go.
19 seconds to plant the bomb. They need to control the truck position if they're going to get this plant. But Sanji was carrying the bomb. He's on the floor now. 13 seconds, and they've got to deal with Alu. They have to deal with Alu. That's one way to do it. Avangar spreading all over the bomb sites. Now there are no angles for the CTs to stop a bomb plant, and they are really out of position. This limits their options. There aren't many grenades left with Avangar, but they've got so many lasers. It would be surely suicide for ENCE to try and make their way into the site. That was really interesting. I was watching Sanji on the radar carrying the bomb. Kikert lurking towards the B bomb site, and he was around that kind of entrance to connector, going back and forth as they were discussing their options.
Taking Fountain tentatively. A quick peek towards sewers as well. So ENCE really trying to get that information. Here goes Sergey. He's protecting Alu, who's in connector in this position. This
is an interesting setup from Sergey because he generally needs some cover. That's a beautiful peek from him. Did they see that jump in on a previous round? Because in a position like that, a forward position, you'd expect him to be playing off a sniper by divider or something like that. But that was seemed very, very scary indeed. But maybe he knew something we didn't. Once again, ENCE starting to crush around versus Avangar. 5 versus 2. Another multi-frag for Sergey. But again, if you look at the old MIBR strats and how they used to have a 2-man setup with Fallen around the toilets, you used to see various CT setup. Always important, so you don't get counter-stratted. But this is a very different setup to what we've seen before. Avangar, however, moving into position for a split of the B bomb site. Now we've got Buster keeping them honest. He's just lurking around the playground, making sure there's no flank. We saw the information plays from ENCE in prior rounds where they were that deep. But it seems Avangar are looking for a response. They're not quite committing to anything. The bomb is in a very non-committal position. Sanji, once again, the man to pick it up. Carrying a MAC-10 this time. Now we've got the initial grenades. That flash takes people off the angle towards the divider. Some people throw it off the light, which is a little awkward. The wall seems a lot more simpler and consistent. Look at the shadow on the floor. Easy warning for Sergey. Sees it all day, and there's no response to be had.
Yeah, so many free kills here for Sergey, and in goes Sanji. They go for they try to trade out Alexi and Sergey, but they get so crushed there. That was so convincing from ENCE. Kiko will get a frag, but at this point, it's more or less just trying to impact the economy of ENCE. Another kill would be nice if he could possibly find a way to do it, but might get backstabbed here. Aerial, or rather, Sergey creeping his way, and ooh, Sergey had all day for that one. It was a little bit hairy, but gets it done in the end. If he's successful in one of these peaks, but he's going to peek towards long there, but there's no one there anyways, doesn't matter. And you see some counter utility thrown to make life really awkward for Avangar, who rush in with the pistols now, but Alexi in a position to succeed. Headshots for days as he looks to finish off this round, and it looks pretty damn good. 4 kills for him.
10 rounds now for ENCE. There's 2 more possible for Avangar. That Molotov would normally slow things down, but the lack of smoke grenade might be a warning to ENCE. They've got 3 players ready towards the B bomb site, and Sergey can rotate quickly as well. Sanji makes his way onto the site, finally getting that Mac 10 to work. He could take position if he goes more aggressive. Buster activating as well. Finally a charge into the B bomb site. Ali with 2 though, holding down a short position. That will make it hard to plant a bomb, but he's been picked off eventually. Aerial and XCB now coming in from the back. Down the stairs, grenades towards the site. Dren though, he's still alive. They have the angles with Sanji. This won't be easy for ENCE.
Yeah, this is a really awkward spot. That smoke will go away, but time is starting to diminish. The time in which they have to make this work, that is. Ooh, get some damage onto Jane, but now Jane knows exactly where Aerial is, and he'll take down Alexi B as well. So Aerial is done, and Avangar will pick up a round.
Sort of towards, oh, never mind. It's going to be straight into B. Maybe there's time to talk about it later. Charging through once again. The audacity of it. This might just work out for them. There are 2 CTs here for the time being. That smoke grenade would help them cut the sights in half, but they've been cut to pieces. 2 versus 5 now. This is surely a round for Avangar. If it works, it works. Doesn't have to be pretty. Sergey versus 5 now. This is not an easy ace to get. They never are, but this is asking quite a lot. And the grenades keep deploying. They know where he is now. They've got the sound cues, and everybody can face at the same time. 5 rounds at half time for Avangar.
Bomb as well, so that's another thing, key piece of information that they don't have. ENCE are kind of making it look like they're lurking around this A-bomb site to kind of distract. But what they're really doing now is rotating fully towards that A-bomb site. They've managed to get themselves quite close in the bathrooms, which is ideal. Again, it still feels like you just have 1 player poking you, but here it is. It's been announced. Now Avangar know what's going on, but they've only got 2 players on the side to defend, 3 trying to stream in. Kiko will get 1 headshot, but it's all ENCE otherwise, and they will have a bomb down very shortly.
Adren alone now. He was the only person left on the B bomb site coming through from Connector. ENCE had 1 flashbang, used it really well to get onto the site, but can they defend it versus Adren? Sergey and Aerial with the crossfire by Optimus and the dice. Adren seems to know what's going on, but there's a nice angle. The wide swing, Adren clearly doing, he's patient, but he can't quite land the headshot. You have to respect how careful he was with those shots.
Yeah, 4 players towards B at the beginning of the round, which is not a bad call, as we can see. ENCE are going to be making their way towards that B bomb site. Some grenades in, Mac 10 in as well, but great defense. The MP9 doing the job. This is a bit awkward here now for Avangar as they will get sandwiched towards that short position, perhaps overcommitting. And now James has everything to do with this scout. Oh, nice shot though. 2 more to go.
Got blocked by the smoke grenade, and that was enough for them to see him at least. He does a hell of a lot of damage though. Respect for that.
He got to show. It's like ENCE are not having the best time of it. Buster with a good shot there. Sanji in the midst of all of that takes the 1 down, but he's out of position. Can't deny the bomb plant. So Avangar actually not in the worst spot ever. 3 versus 2, and the bomb has the ability to be planted now, but the flank is coming in.
That Molotov's gone all the wrong places. They haven't collected the bomb yet. The bomb's been on the floor for a while. You can see the nervousness from both teams throwing grenades at their own selves. And now Sergey is alone. The bomb's still to be collected. There's so much time on the clock though. I wonder what the plan was for ENCE. They didn't focus on the bomb plant, they focused on control. But that time allows the CTs to get closer. But again, so much time on the clock. 3 different places he could attack from, Sergey. But he's collected the bomb and he'll commit to it. Kika and Sanji, not all the health in the world. We've got a huge rotation from Kika. He's going all the way back to the A bomb site. Could have come in from short or from the monster position, but it seems they're probably going to bait from each other. Don't expect a wide swing.
8 bullets. That's not good. It's the first one. Oh my goodness, he can actually reload now because they know where he is, but he's choosing, there it is, he chooses to go for the reload. Sanji tapping the bomb. Sergey, is he a believer? Well, he may have done enough here. There's no kit, I don't think. Indeed, that's enough. And wow, I can't believe he managed to pull that one off.
Well, who was putting those numbers in?
It's true.
Have they got, is the coach on the server as well? And they're just going to be bad all of a sudden. They still have the structure and everything they built before.
Yeah,
and they're still a pretty high-ranked top 10 team.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it'd be outrageous to deny their quality. Sergey's 28 for something, 5 or something like ridiculous like that. It's a 9, okay, but still, 28 for 9 in 20 rounds. It's not bad.
Not too shabby at all. Sergey loses the duel to the auto shotgun. Some bonus money for James if his team can hold on to give him another AWP in the rounds to come. But look at this. ENCE have just crept up to the side with 2 players. They can trade. Sanji can only do so much, and he's about to be on fire. However, LXCV will put him out of his misery. X7 in the meantime can cut off rotation around that short B position. Man advantage, and James in no man's land. What did he choose to do? I mean, he's got to go for it, but he's going towards the B bomb site, looking for the flanker. He'll be flanking his teammate Buster. Horrible way to potentially end things, and now James in a 1 versus 3. No kit, no life, no hope. 16-5, monstrous start for ENCE at the major.